All right, it's capitals from here on out for the rest of the course. And in this group, we have the T, the F, and the S. Now, the T and the F obviously go together. The S, not so much with these letters, but traditionally, the T and the F might have a slightly different form, which I'm not covering here in the course, and it does fit in with more with that S, and I didn't know where to put the S, so I said, all right, let's just put it with the T and the F anyways, even though they don't really go together. But we're going to learn them now one by one, and the T and the F are really easy because all they are is this downstroke here, starting just below the ascender line on our main slant. Very easy move. You're literally just drawing in that main slant line, and then you're just doing this little loop here with a compound curve, okay? That is your T. This is on main slant. See the compound curve move here. Very simple. This loop should even be on your main slant too, okay? Very simple. Do it one more time. Make the stem first. That's really the way to go. And then make sure you keep this loop close to the T. We don't want to have a big gap here. That's how we want it. All right, not a lot to talk about here with the F, but I'll do it again, making our main slant stem stroke, making this loop, compound curve. Then with the F, we're just adding this little crossbar here. That differentiates our F from our T. All right, now with the S, definitely a more complicated letter here. We're throwing it in because the T and the F were so easy. The S is going to come up on this big sweeping stroke like this. And we're going to make kind of like we're doing an ascending loop. Okay. See how that was done? Coming up like our ascending loop, we loop around, tight turn at the top. And then we come down, and now we're shifting into this more of this horizontal oval, kind of like with our I. I could have included this letter with the I as well, because it has the same move here to finish. We're going to this horizontal oval, and we're finishing it like that, okay? Yeah, look for that horizontal oval in this kind of direction. It's on this kind of slant here, okay? Show it to you again. Beautiful letter. Probably my favorite capital letter. And you could bring it all the way through if you'd like to as well. Now this part of the S is going to be on our main slant. Okay, that's the key here. It's real easy to get vertical with this letter like this. Then it really starts to look something out like something else. It doesn't fit in with our script because it's so vertical. And it's not what we're going for. We're going for that slanted look. So bring it out far to the right. That's the key here. When you're making this entry stroke, look how much space I'm covering with that stroke. If you don't cover enough space, if you do this, it's going to be vertical like this, which is great if you're writing a more vertical script, but then if you go in and you start doing your rest of your word on slant, now you have a slant mismatch, you have an inconsistency, and that's what we want. We want consistent cursive here. All right, let's do some words or some names. We have 3 names, 3 penmen actually, 3 famous penmen. Tamlin, very famous penman, did a bunch of education via correspondence in the early 1900s. Start with this very simple T shape. Then we just want a nice spacing on the rest of the word here. So we're just giving a little space here, and we just start with the rest of our lowercase letters. I'm going to put that B, which we haven't done in a while, into our L. Y, nice tight turn on that Y, that's what I want. All the way down with the descender into our overturn for the end finish. All right, it's looking good. Flickinger, another amazing penman, one of the best from the early 1900s, making that same T shape again, but adding that little crossbar. And then we can go right into our lowercase. Running this K, which is going to go up over our X height just a little bit. And compound curve into this E. Finish with the R. And dot our I's. A few things I don't like here. This might have been a little bit too close. That and the F, the stem is not on slant. Okay, that's our slant line. This one is a little too vertical. You can see how our L slants here. That's on slant. The F is not on slant. The C came below our baseline just a little bit. The K, this is not on slant either. This downstroke coming out of that K loop. I want that to be on slant as well. Little things I'm picking up. Everything else looks okay. All right, let's go on to our next word, Schofield, Fielding Schofield, another famous penman, very good. Paying tribute to our favorite penman here. Nice wide looping move to start this S. All right, and then I can go in and connect with my C, just like that. To my O there, move the paper, make my F, which we just learned a couple lessons back, and finish it off with the field part. Move my paper again. Dot my I. All right, everything's looking good here for the most part. The S might have got a little narrow here. A little upright and narrow. I would rather have pulled this S out a little more and give it a little rounder bottom, not this vertical bottom that I have here. Let me try the S again down here. Show you what I mean. That's not really it either. I'm not getting wide enough with this first stroke. It's got to be a real wide stroke here. That's what I want, like that. All right, now I have this really on slant. See that? That's what I want. When you get too short with that stroke, that's when you get into this vertical S, which looks okay, but it's just not on slant with the rest of the script.